And I do think we're live. Hey guys, welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja channel. And what are we looking at here today? We are looking at what I consider the ultimate version of the NES core for the Analogue Pocket. It does NES, it has all the mappers from the MiSTer FPGA, as well as that it has Nintendo Sound Format, NES Sound Format, right? NSF and FDS, which is Famicom Disk System. We're going to start with a Famicom Disc System game. So there's a lot of people that are involved in bringing us this awesome course. Start off with big thank you out to all the MiSTer developers who initially made the core. And then that core was ported over to the Analogue Pocket from Adam Gastineau, and that core was improved by Terminator 2K2, who just keeps adding more and more features to it. So let's press start here. As you can see, we are now loading the disk. Now guys, you can get this up and running for yourself. Just there's a link in the description. It will take you over to Metal Game Solid, this post over here. And when you go over to this post, guys, you can actually just grab this and download it for yourself. The link is right there for you. It's in the description. Just freaking enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it. All you need to do is the core that you have got yourself from the uploader. Sorry, the uploader, the update. I'm a bit tired. I shouldn't really be doing this stream, but I really wanted to do it. I've been banging out the content recently. So, right. So the core that you get from the updater, the files that are over on Metal Game Solid, all you need to do is go into the cores folder, AG23 NES, and I think it's in that folder. It tells you in the article over on Metal Game Solid anyway. Let me just let me have a look here. Right, okay, here we go. So yeah, all this stuff is working. FDS working, NSF working, accuracy coin, it scores maximum marks, and it has all MiSTer mappers. So some really cool stuff there. If you want to download it, if you can see my mouse here, download the required files here. And then all you simply do is just drag and drop them and replace them. There you go in assets, NES. No, that's where the BIOS goes. But there's a tutorial here that shows you exactly where these go, guys. So good stuff. Let's play a little bit of the Japanese Mario Brothers, and if you've got requests, guys, just keep the requests coming. It's going to be a bit of a short stream. Mrs. Pixel's quite happy with me, so I finished work and then I was like, look babes, do you want me to get you anything on the way? And she was like, yeah, you know, pick up like a dollar for her and the kids. They want to stay up late and watch a movie. And when they said that, I was like, wicked. If they want to stay up late and watch a movie, it means I can stream a little bit. I mean, she might stay up even later, who knows, but I'm pretty tired, so I don't want to spend too long doing it. I just so suck at Mario Brothers games now, man. I can't believe, like, I used to be really good at this at one point. Best one I was probably, like, the best Mario Brothers was probably Super Mario World. That I was really good at. But hey, this is the original one here. Now, someone mentioned, like, a really interesting game, and I'm going to go with that in just a second, but let's see. Okay, so someone mentioned the game on the Famicom Disk System on my last video. It begins with O, and I am going to run it. And it's this one here. They said it's like a shmup rhythm action style of game. So, guys, along with us, we do have the absolutely lovely Arcade Karen with us. And, you know, she wants you to press that like button. She's with us. Absolutely superb. Right, okay, who we got in chat? If we're doing requests, how about Ucha Cable SDF? Yeah, no worries, man. I'm happy to do that. Is that a Famicom Disk System game, or is that a normal NES game? Just let me know exactly, because then I know what folder to kind of look in. So, and if I'm more dopier than I am usually, it is because it's been a long week, but I just wanted to do this. I was like, no, I'm going to do this tonight, right? It's Friday night. And guess what? I've got annual leave booked for Monday. So I've got an extra day off. But what's really cool is, actually, it's not so cool. I've got annual leave booked for a dental appointment for the whole family. I'm taking, you know, my wife, my 3 kids, my mum, the whole shebang to the dentist. And I was like, oh, you know what? My boss is really nice. He lets me escape a lot from work. So this is a rhythm action game. So clearly I'm oh, look at that, guys. Gloria Estefan was right. The rhythm is gonna get you. Well, in my case, I'm kind of dodging it. Oh, wow. You know what, guys? For any of you guys in the USA, is there such thing as a Miami sound machine? What the heck is this game, man? It's very, very interesting. Oh wow, I got fire. What do I destroy with the fire? This is oh, look, whoever recommended this game in one of my previous videos, fantastic, man. What those look like lollipop. Guys, I'm telling you one thing, if someone out there offers you a lollipop, never take it. Never take a lollipop off another person, because once you put that in your mouth, they can call you a sucker. It's true. I say that because I've done that to people myself. Right, okay, interesting. All right, don't know what I'm doing there. Let's run another game. Oh, Batty's in the house, guys. We have our newest writer over on Metal Gear Solid. Batty, I'm not sure if I've got Family Dash. Not the latest version anyway. I may have another one. Essential Nonsense, how you doing, man? Mod team in the house. Right, where was that request? Where was that request? It began with a U. I'm trying to have a look at it. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, Batty, by the way, if you do request, just write the game name by itself in block capitals. It stands out and it's easier to find. So Uchu, right? We're looking for Uchu. Is it in Famicom Disk System? UV. No, it's not here. So let's go back out. So what's really cool, look, what Terminator 2K2 has done here. It sounds like I'm in a disk system still. So what Terminator 2K2 has done here now, essentially this is 4 cores in one. So where we're picking a Famicom Disk System game, it will just, I think that's the game, right? Was it Uchu something? I need to find it on my screen again, man. Where are we? Ah, here we go. Oh, look, that's so easy to find now. Uchu. Okay, that's got to be it. Yep, here we go. We're on that game. So what Terminator 2K2 has done is, so initially this started off as a challenge. So Chris's Retro Gaming, that's Terminator 2K2 in chat right there. So it started off as a challenge. I was like, dude, the MiSTer mappers, there's lots of new mappers. It's scoring max points on accuracy coin. Now we tried the vanilla core, AG23 vanilla core on the Analogue Pocket, and it was scoring 114 out of 128 at a time. I was like, dude, is there a way you can get all the MiSTer mappers on? And see, the thing with Chris's Retro Gaming or Terminator 2K2 is this guy here, when you give him a challenge, he wants to overcome it. Next thing I know, he's obsessed for 2 weeks trying to get this darn thing to work. Eventually he got it to work, but he removed some mappers. He was like, not all of them can fit on the Pocket. But then he found a way to put multiple versions of the same, or multiple versions of the core with slight differences. And he was like, Pixel, I've got all the mappers on there. It's just 2 cores, but depending on the game you pick, it will select the correct mapper. I was like, you're a genius. And not even a genius with a J, a genius with a G. And so he done that. Then he came back. He goes, look, Nintendo or NES Sound Format is working on there. And I was like, wow, amazing. Love messing about with that. And then after that, he was like, finally, I've got Famicom Disc System working. Now, I didn't realize the Spiritualized core already has all this stuff, but it's amazing to have it on this core with more mappers, a port of the MiSTer core. So he just smashed it. Yo, Cuckoo in the house. How you doing, man? Who else we got? Vojo. Absolutely awesome. So guys, goddamn Batty there, or the shorter name Batty, they're a really good, very, very good, very, very knowledgeable with gaming. A lot of stuff to do with MSU1 Sound, and they are writing on Metal Gear Solid now. So absolute honor to have Batty, have her over here with us. And obviously Terminator 2K2, the guy needs no introduction, man. He's taken like an excellent core, an excellent MiSTer core that's been ported over by AG, and he's improved it. And this is what I love about the nature of open source work, you know, whereas the MiSTer guys, maybe the MiSTer guys used some work from somewhere else to make their core. Okay, Batty, I like this already. And then Adam Gastineau, when, you know, he ported over so many cores to the Analogue Pocket, you know, I used to call him like the Wonder Kid when he was doing all that stuff. It was like the geezer just come in, brought out all, just brought out all these cores, and you know, it's still open source. It means anyone can have a go, and Terminator 2K2 is having a go. Now guys, I do want to say, if you want to try this one out for yourself, just run your normal updater. Once you've got the core, go over to the link in the description. That'll take you over to Metal Gear Solid. You don't need to you know, make a login or anything like that. Sorry, performing badly here, but you don't need to create a login or anything like that. You can just go straight on the page and download it. I mean, if you create yourself a username there, register there, it will be appreciated, but honestly it's not essential. Big shout out to Dave Wangilius, because there was a time where I was putting these calls up and I was kind of making it so you've got to register to the website. Hey, you know what, just trying to drive that traffic up to the website and users and engagement, you know. And he said, look, this stuff's open source. I'm not, you know, I don't like that you have to sign up to the site. And I was like, you know what, Dave, you are absolutely right. And sometimes I do stuff that isn't quite right, or maybe even borderline not the most ethical way of doing something, just trying to kind of get myself gain out of it. Don't get me wrong, guys, I'm here to gain whatever I can for myself. You know, I have a family, I have responsibilities, so you know, try and broaden the whole Metal Game Solid you know, brand, shall we call it. But and I was like, you know what, you're right. So I removed it, and I thought any files I'm going to put on there, I'm not going to make it that you have to register, because that is annoying. I find it annoying. And Dave Wangilius is freaking awesome, man, an absolute pillar in the community, very, very helpful. In fact, I'd go as far as saying that if you've ever got an issue and you're on one of the discords, honestly, it doesn't even matter which one, but especially the FPGA gaming discord and anything to do with Analogue Pocket, post your question and I will bet you Dave Wangilius will likely be the first person, if not one of the first people, to answer you. You know, the other person that's very helpful is the Jesus Fish as well. Generally, it's a lot of helpful people, but I feel the Jesus Fish and Dave Wangilius really do go above and beyond. And guys, if you ever see me do something and you think, ooh, Pixel, you know what, we're not fans of this, that ain't cool, say it to me, come in the chat, come in the comments, Discord, and be like, you know what you done there, we don't think is cool. You know, sometimes I might go, okay, we've got differences here, I'm going to stick with the decision I made, but sometimes I need that advice, and it really, really is appreciated, man. I'm surrounded by good people that are very, very level-headed. Okay, I'm glad this is free lives, because we are going to go and run something else, right? Okay, so what have we got? Remember, guys, any requests, keep them in block capitals, like Batty's put a game down there, and when it was in block capitals, it was very, very easy to see. Now, I love checking Japanese games out. Anything with Valkyrie is usually right, but it's usually an RPG. Let's see if there's going to be, or Ninja Jajamaru. Okay, there's a few games. Ninja Jajamaru Kun. There's a lot of them, isn't there? Let's do this one. There's some really, really good Ninja Jajamarus here. But while that boots up, wow, I love that splash screen, man. That is so freaking Cosmic Jalico. You know you're in for a good time. Yo, we got Takumi in the house as well. Hey Takumi, how are you doing? Prime 111X is in the house. Prime, thank you so much for your generosity. Prime was kind enough to actually gift, well, not only just becoming a member, but gifting memberships to like 5 other people or something. Like, honestly, dude, absolutely thank you. Thank you for your support. It truly, truly, like, it is truly, truly appreciated. Honestly, can't tell you how much it's appreciated. Oh, cool. So guys, what's everyone thinking of the mod retro, right? I mean, were you guys thinking, oh, we're going to be able to order it today? And then all of a sudden, you couldn't order it because it wasn't available, and it showed some colors. Like, what do you think? Like the N64 is not my favorite console. Honestly, it's not my favorite console. I liked it for a lot of the multiplayer that was around, because I played a lot of multiplayer growing up. So I can't bring those friends around and play it. It just doesn't happen. But I still like, I like stuff on there, but yeah, Takumi says rubbish review. Okay, I think that's kind of like been the consensus based on the kind of, oh, what's going on here? Why? Okay, can I only? It looks like he's attacking with his ding dong. Check it out. Look. He can't seem to. Oh, okay, look, you can run with that button, but you can only attack down. So if you want a ding dong attacking game, this is your game. Okay, right, I got done there. Yeah, underwhelmed. That seems to be the main thing. Lilac Wars is amazing, man. I absolutely 100% positively love that game so much, man. Lilac Wars is amazing. We had it as Lilac Wars over here, but I'm going to be completely honest here. As much as I like the Super Nintendo version, as much as I like the, oh wow, this is cool. As much as I like the Nintendo 64 version, right? Oh man, he hasn't got a normal attack. This is crazy. So as much as I like the Nintendo 64 version, let's run another game. But that game does look interesting. I really like the decomps. I can play the decomp in 4K. I can play it on ultra widescreen. It's really, really cool, man. Like the decomps just do it for me, man. Okay, this game here is for Chris's Retro Gaming. The guy that has pushed this call to where it got to. Yo, my bro, SNK Kev in the house. How are you doing, man? Always good to always good to have you around, man. Light Wars is the only game. Right. So that's the only one you enjoyed on the N64. No, I enjoyed GoldenEye. We used to play it together as friends. Mario Kart was another one. FIFA 98 was absolutely banging on there. But yes, Star Fox Light Wars, amazing game. Absolutely amazing game. And I really do like it. Really do like the PCD comps. Now, oh wow, that looks terrible. Does it have the playability though? Okay. Okay, up is the jump. Okay, all right. Oh, okay, so it's like the arcade where it's got... So, Chris, do you know if Pac-Land had the playability? Remember, guys, I'm happy to take requests. Just make it easy for me by giving it to me in block capitals. Well, I like checking out hack folders. You know what? Laters, as we say here. Right, okay, you know what? Let's see what we've got in hacks folders. Have I got a hack file? Oh, you know what? Let's have a quick look at NSF and we'll turn it up. So this is really cool. So Chris, amazing for you to put this into the normal core. Absolutely amazing. So let's try an alternative of Castlevania. Just going to turn it up a bit, guys. And we are jamming. Oh yeah, we're jamming, guys. And I'm pretty sure this is the Castlevania, sounded like the Castlevania 2 soundtrack. And big shout out to Batty and Rumble Mints and everyone else involved in bringing the NES game over to the SNES. Right, let's run one more sound file. Let's see what we got. I always end up getting Castlevania, but we'll go. Oh, okay, so we're out at sea. Let's go one of this. Actually, let's pick a random game. Samurai Spirits. Okay. Okay, so that was a score sound. That was a score sound. This is really cool. Okay, good stuff there, guys. Like a diet version of like the Neo Geo version, the Neo Geo soundtrack, right? So ROM hacks. I don't know how many I've got, but let's have a look at some complete ROM hacks. Metro Cross with Pepsi Man in there, right? Everyone likes a bit of Pepsi Man. Actually, let me mute my mic and take a bit of my drink. It's not Pepsi though. Okay, so this has a good soundtrack. I like the soundtrack for this. Oh, Celeste Mario, it is amazing. It's bloody difficult though. I suck at Celeste, man. I just can't do games with crazy reflexes anymore. Oh, in other news, guys, I just got a Morph 4K, man. And it was late, so I didn't want to set it up. I wanted to do this stream, but yeah, I'm gonna be like upscaling the MiSTer Analogue Pocket stuff to 4K hopefully. So yeah, I need to set that up. Chris, I might need your help with that, man. I feel overwhelmed at the fact that I've got it. You know, I need to. Oh, by the way, I bought a 4K. I bought a 4K Elgato 4K 60. The one I've got now is 1080p 60, 4K 30. So I thought time to upgrade the channel, and eventually I will just go 4K. I don't know if Anime Otaku's around actually. I know he was, so he had a holiday in Japan and then he was visiting family. And I was like, I am your family. Metal Game Solid is your family. But hopefully he's around. He's going to send me a router. So I'm going to build like an iMesh network and hopefully that will resolve all my stuff out there. Let's, this is a really good ROM hack actually. Ninja Gaiden with Deadpool looks really good. Oh, Demon Sword for NES. Is Demon Sword, is that I thought that was a SNES game. I'm seeing some stuff. Oh, little, is that, I read that as Little Syphilis, you know. and oh my god, what the heck is wrong with me? I read that as Little Syphilis Puby Games. That was funny. Little Syphilis by Puby Games, by Pubby Games. Quality. Look at this, guys. Look at this for a ROM hack. Just looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Look at that. Right, look at that. Ninja Gaiden, but Deadpool. This is a difficult game, guys. This is a very, very difficult game. Sorry about all the flashing lights that come up, guys. But I imagine a lot of people that are sensitive to lights are very, very cautious. Is there, so you know, people that are sensitive to light, is there a certain, like, can they wear certain glasses in order to prevent themselves from having seizures? Oh, Wicked, you messaged Anime, Wicked, yeah. I was speaking to him earlier, I was chatting to him. To be honest, that Mod Retro one, I was rushing at work. I actually did those two videos in like, I think the whole time, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. So I messaged him, I was like, can you do me a thumbnail quickly so I can move on to one video to another? But here we go, we're running. The training level looks really cool on here actually. Let's see if we're in here. There you go. X gonna give it to ya. Okay. Oh, I can exit tutorial, but I feel like they've done a good tutorial here, so let's check it out. Okay. What, I was using a sub weapon there. Oh, okay. Nice. I'll tell you what, those the Deadpool movies, man, the first one was amazing, and I think the second, is there a third one as well? Yeah, the third one versus Wolverine, that was pretty cool as well, man. Okay. Let's just start going to the game. And let's go straight into the game, guys. Okay, no worries, man. We're gonna check out a little bit. We're gonna check out a little bit of syphilis for sure, dude. Quality, as they say, nothing like a good bit of syphilis on a Friday night. Oh. We're gonna little sissy puss, by the way. Just so the name's right. Look at this. Look, Mario and the little... Look, there's Batman in there. How good is that? And he's out there with his batarangs, man. Ah. I've got a latch on there, no? Never mind. That's one thing about the NES, man. A lot of stuff was very, very difficult. Had its own charm, though. Yeah, look for this, Ninja Gaiden, a Deadpool hack. Right, we're gonna go for a little bit of syphilis now, guys. Let's do it. Oh, hold on, Celeste Mario. Let's do Celeste Mario since we're in this folder, and then we're gonna go for little blah thingy. Okay, this is an older version. This has been updated a few times likely since then. I watched Can-Do-1-2 play this, man. He was very good at this. I can't believe what a good hack this is. Sorry, I'm trying to go out there. More grip, okay. Nice font there as well. Okay, the wall grip, nice. These games are tough. Air dash, okay. How do we air dash? Press before beat. Okay, cool. Oof. Guys, I'm going to ask you guys a question here, right? Can I dash through that? Oh, I can dash through that. Okay. Is it just me, right? Especially since I get older, when I play platform games, I swear I start clenching my butt. Like it just feels so tight there. I just get it together, man. And that's why I don't play them, because I fall down, man. And anyone that says they don't do that, I know you do it. Right, what was the name of that game? Let me find it. Where is it? Where is it? We're going to look at Demon Sword as well. Where was it? It was little something, right? Let's go. Let's go. Let's find it. Okay, so let's go USA. Maybe it is in the English language. Love how fast the menu is on Little Samson. All right, okay. Let's go Japan. No, sorry. Where's that game? Little Sisyphus. Oh, but it's on itch. Ah, okay, no. And the thing is, I can't add stuff remotely either to it. Sorry, dude. I've got most of the sets. Let me see if I've got it in. Let me see what other. It's not something I've put on manually, but sometimes I do grab like sets that are out there. So no, nah, not there. Okay. Okay, let's get this one. This is weird. Some interesting hacks here. This is Pentris, which is very, very weird. It breaks it. It's a modern game made. Oh yeah, sorry. I'll have to look into that, man. This was literally just a whim of a stream. I wanted to do it, and I've got like I've got an hour. I don't want to annoy my wife, but I might text my wife and say, "You guys like staying up for longer or staying up?" Look at this. This is absolutely wrong. Do not play this game. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. It makes no sense whatsoever. Like, how are you even supposed to put these pieces together? It's like cursed Tetris, man. Like, instead of having 4 blocks for everything, you've got 5 blocks, and it's just, where the heck do I even stick that? That's what she said. Right, okay, so that goes there. Made a little bit of a shape. Where does that go? Yeah, horrible, absolutely horrible. I haven't even made a single line yet. Oh, look at that. Found something here. Look at that. That's going to ruin it. All right, let's bring it up here. Let's try and get one line. Okay, that's 4 along that way. That's not going to go there. And look, if I put it here, there's going to be a gap there. Okay, we're going to make one line. No, not one line. Okay, oof, can't even make it here. Need to get a 2-piece thing. I've got a 5-piece. Here we go. We're going to make our first line. Well, congratulations. I think it's time to swap game. Yo, Beer on Guitar, how you doing, man? Oh, okay. I'm gonna talk about that in just a second. Let me run another hack, and hopefully it has something like an attract mode. I don't know what Salaryman Mario is, but let's run this. So, Beer on Guitar is awesome, by the way, guys. They sorted me out some footage. I think it was the adapter footage for the Analogue Pocket that you gave me that I made a video out of. So, cheers for that, dude. Hey PCN, hope life is good. Do you know if this core will at some point be available through Pup Data? Do you know what? So here's the thing. The only way it will be available via something like Pup Data is if it joins with the main. Maybe Chris's Retro Gaming can answer a little bit more of that question for us. But for now, the only thing that I can recommend is going over to Metal Game Solid. I've got the post here. and just downloading it manually and just overwriting. So if you go down to this part here, you can just click that, and that will just take you over. I've added it to a Google Drive thing, and that's it. All you need to do is just overwrite the existing files you've got, and you're good. But yeah, the core is Ag's core. So unless Ag, he's the guy that ported it over. If he decides, yeah, he wants to implement these changes and put it in there, that's down to him. For now, this is just something that you could do manually. Likely, if I run the updater again, it will get written out. It will get written over. But that's that. You know what? It's whenever I do an update, I'll just add it. What I usually do is before I do a stream, I'll okay, I'm the salary man. Okay, yeah, I got money, I got a bonus. Yeah, so what I'll do is before I do a stream, I'll just quickly add it on there, just to make sure that I've got it. But man, mad props to Adam for porting over the MiSTer core. And just I know Adam's been doing different projects. He was doing like the Humane AI pin, and then what else did he do? He launched the. Okay, let's run that Street Fighter game. I did see that, Takumi. So I've had that for a while. SF3 beta. So this is Street Fighter Champion Edition. I had this a while ago for something. But yeah, I know Adam's been busy. He's been doing a lot of stuff for. He's done Twitch for the VR headset for the iPhones, the Apple Vision. That's what it's called actually. Then he's released some Humane AI pin or something. Not exactly sure what it is, but I know he's really into that. So maybe this isn't quite a priority for him at the moment, but it's nice. Again, love the fact that, for example, the two cores that we've got the Spiritualized core, which is closed source. It means no one can go in there, meddle with it, do anything with it. I appreciate we get the core, so not complaining about that. But obviously Adam's cores, the port of is what he ported over from the MiSTer, and that remains open source, which means other people can mess around with it. And that's exactly what Terminator 2K2 has done. He's just gone and he's messed around with it, and he's done some stuff, guys. Yeah, if you haven't already pressed that like button, please press that like button. Don't do it for me, do it for Karen. She absolutely loves it. She loves it when you press that like button. Right, so this game here, SF3 beta on this. Yeah, so yeah, Takumi, this is something I got off Fox Cunning, I think. And it was a developer called Sebastian. They've worked on a lot of stuff. Now there was one, so I enjoyed playing this. It's actually really good. There's one thing that I have to criticize about this, and that was the dragon punches. They're not the dragon punch motion. They're like I just couldn't pull them off. And so when you're playing like Sagat, you're doing tiger. When they jump, you want the satisfaction of inputting that forward, down towards them, pressing that punch button and doing that tiger uppercut, doing that Haryuken, doing that dragon punch. Unfortunately, the input is different. The guys told me how to do it, but I just can't do it like that, man. Oh, what's Chris saying? I could change it to the standalone core, but I didn't port the original core, so find it a bit cheeky to release it as mine. Plus, you would have 3 cores representing the NES taking up room. Yo, Sandro Sensei, how are you, man? Thank you for dropping by. So Sandro Sensei is a long time viewer of the channel, and they always leave comments on the videos. Nice to have you on the stream. Really cool. Welcome. And Karen, are you happy to see Sandro Sensei? And Karen is very happy, man. There you go. She done a little bit of origami with her tea bag. Absolutely fantastic. What's my favorite arcade game? That's a difficult question. I don't think I could answer that question because there's just too many arcade games, you know. Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, Shadow Dancer, RoboCop, naturally Street Fighter 2. I'd even have to say Street Fighter 1 because I played that a lot. Not that I like playing it now, but back in the day it was one of my favorite games. So different eras. Golden Axe was one of my favorite games for a long time. What else? Brawlers. Final Fight was amazing. Final Fight, honestly, I kid you not, guys, when I saw Final Fight, I'm not saying I got a stiffy, but I definitely got a semi. Honestly, I kid you not, that's how much it blew me away. It blew me away looking at that damn thing, man. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get one more track mode loop on this and then we check something. Oh, Golden Axe is amazing, man. Absolutely love that game. I still remember seeing it for the first time and thinking like, wow, this is the game. This is my game. And even to this day, I like the game. I like the game a lot. I can actually get quite far on it with one credit. Okay, I think this may have crashed, which is a good reason to go with something else. So okay, all right, here we go. I've got, okay, so there's some bootlegs out here. This one I think was interesting. Let's give this a whirl. Okay, Melqueg Paradiso. I don't know what that means, but hey, all good. Yeah, Chris, I don't know a way we can kind of, you know, get this out. Okay, so this ROM hack isn't quite working. Let's see. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, that's pretty cool, that soundtrack there, man. Ooh. All right, let's be Guile, man. We're doing it for our folk in the USA. USA. Not all the mappers for ROM hacks in the MiSTer. Okay, maybe not. Who knows? It might be a different issue though, dude. I'm trying to do like sonic booms, but it's not happening. Try the blade kick there. I really do like some of these efforts. Did you see your panties? Come on, guys. We all did it, right? Am I the only one? Am I the only one that paused it, had a look at the panties? Okay, I'm only kidding. I didn't actually do that. I don't know anyone that did that. People say, I always hear stuff of people pausing it to look at Chun-Li's panties. That was not me. It never crossed my head. And for the record, I didn't try and look at Blanca's wiener either. Okay. Right, let's run something else. I want to have a look at the hacks here. Oh, Super C. What else we got here? Oh, Trouble Sleeping's a really oh, okay. Upside down Tetris. Okay, it's just Tetris. Oh, guys, this one is amazing. If you haven't played this, seek out Zelda Ancient Dungeon. This is easily one of the best ROM hacks that I have ever played. Absolutely amazing. Yo, Yabo-san, how you doing? NES Analogue Pocket has working save states. Right, okay, so the NES core has saves and save states. However, Chris, this one doesn't save. It only has save states at the moment. Chris, is that something you're going to work on? Are you looking to implement saves as well? The normal saves as well as save states? I'll be honest with you, I don't really use save states. It's never really been a big one for me. I'll tell you where I do like save states. When I load something up on my Steam Deck and you put EmuDeck on there, by default, it has like this state on where when you exit a game, when you go back into the game, it just throws you back in exactly where you left off. Now, I'm not used to playing it like that because I play a lot of arcade games on emulation devices even, and I'll run a game and then I expect to start it from the beginning again, but it does that save state. I know I can turn it off, but I do kind of like it as well. So it is really interesting. Guys, I really do hope Mrs. Pixel and the kids proper get into a movie, because I wouldn't mind doing a normal 2-hour stream, you know, but it all depends on the wife. Lately, she's been super happy with me. You know, I would have said that I've been married like 19 years, and I always say it was like the happiest 2 years of my life. But just recently, it's been really cool. We've been really appreciating each other. You know, I've been making like an effort. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I dislike my wife. I don't get on with her, but I've been making an effort. I've been like, oh, let me get you this, or let me do that. Let me help you with this. And you know, I've been going above and beyond with certain things, and it's put that spark back. You know, which is really cool. Like it's been pretty amazing, man. So. That's really cool. So she supports me with a channel. Probably me giving her at least half or all the YouTube ad revenue helps. I think that's a big factor as well. That money once a month is something that it actually likes. Sorry, Yabo-san, is that Cherry, your laugh track is killing me. Is that in a good way or a bad way? Because I really do like putting that on there. It makes me laugh. That's why I like it. Like, look, if I just press it now, That's the little one, and then I got the longer one, man. But I don't want to drive you guys crazy with it, because if you're like, you're overdoing it, it's doing our head in, I get it, and then I'll kind of calm it down. But I do like pressing it, man. You know, just, yeah, like it. Right, so here you go. So you go in here and you're basically playing a roguelike version of Zelda. You go in the dungeons. Here we go. And you want to be at full power, because you want that projectile on your sword, fight the bosses. This is so amazing, so amazing. I never really played like the Zeldas on the NES. I remember my friend playing Zelda 1 and in more particular seeing him playing Zelda 2, and he loved it, man. He used to like show me all the bits and everything on there, but I never quite played it back in the day. I think it was more of the thing of playing the arcadey games and playing around with friends, and never really done the Zelda games, even though we could have. So you unlock power-ups, you unlock different weapons, you beat bosses. But if you're a big fan of the original Zelda, like, I feel like this is a must, an absolute must. And I have to say, if you're playing on the handheld on the Analogue Pocket, this just works, man. It works so well, so well. It is beautiful to play in the palm of your hand, right? You can't go diagonal in this. So for anyone that says, oh, my Analogue gives me false diagonals, I don't think you'll have any issues with this. It goes in the directions you need it to go in. It just works. And yeah, I just like it, man. I thought, like, what's like a genius? What a genius ROM hack. Let's see. And it's one of those where once you kind of get your run, you wanna go for a run again. I can't remember what the leveling system is. Oh, by the way, each run you get a seed code for. So if you want to use that seed code again, or you want to give it to your friend, you can do particular like setups, like the randomization. Obviously the seed code you get will stop it from being random. It will just give you whatever that kind of seed phrase gives you. But yeah, good stuff here. Just really, I mean, it'd be nice. There's a Castlevania Area of Sorrow, like roguelike kind of thing for the Game Boy Advance. That was quite interesting to check out as well. But I like Absalom. I need to play it more. I end up just spending my time doing videos. But there's one coming out called Ghost Vanguard. Oh my gosh, what a darn game. I've done a video on it. Like a lot of those retro game videos I do, I know they're not going to do great for views, man, but I like doing them. There's certain games I like playing and doing, and that game is going to be wicked. Oh, by the way, who's going to pick up Marvel's Cosmic Invasion on Monday? I'm definitely, as long as time allows me, I am going to do a live stream of Marvel's Cosmic Invasion, and I heard it's crossplay, so I'm going to buy it on Steam. I was thinking about buying it on the Switch, but I know when I don't have a subscription for something, which will happen eventually, for the Switch, I can at least play it on Steam. Then also it'll be backwards compatible on my next PC, whenever that is, 5-10 years time, without having to do extra stuff or whatever. So yeah, looking forward to that. But yeah, this game's good, man. I usually suck at this and I die. So let me run another game. Let's see. I really like, okay, I don't know, Tetradrome. What is Tetradrome? Let's check that out. And then I need to have a look at your request, guys. It was saying, oh, okay. I feel like for the NES games, it adds a bit more show when it's like tuning into a retro TV. Okay, oh, that's good. Wicked. It's cool. Something corny, but it's funny. I am all about the corny, man. And for the record, I actually like sweet corn. I like sweet corn, especially with a nice tuna sandwich. Right, I don't know what this is. I don't know if I've played. Oh, this looks really nice. It's like a neonish version of Tetris. Wow. Okay. Oh, nice. This is the same Tetris, but it's just got like a different aesthetic to it. This is pretty cool. Oof. Ruined it. I think the NES one is the one they play. I've seen like the crazy movements they do with the upside down controller and that. I remember seeing like why they kind of use an upside down controller. Like absolutely insane. And that's definitely not what you're seeing here. I don't want to bore you with too much Tetris. Let's run another game. Let's see what we've got in ROM hacks, guys. Block Capitals. I'm quite happy to check them out. Super Mario Brothers 8. Is that even a thing, chicken wing? Let's check this out. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's like. I think if I remember correctly, yeah, this is a Don Doka Don hack. Remember Don Doka Don? It's an arcade game. Yeah, let's I will at some point get something with a little bit of an attract mode, so I can text my wife and ask her, are you ready to come to bed? Oh, wicked. I bet you. I see I've got a message from you, man. Wicked. I will definitely check that after the stream, man. Wicked. Oh, nice. Glad I could skip that. Okay, so you can't jump onto the blocks. You need hammer time. Can't touch this. Or maybe you can. These bootleg games are so epic. I'm nearly dead. Banzai! Okay. And they pop up after a while. Really, really cool. Checking this out. What else have we got? Okay, trouble sleeping it's a good hack, but it's a difficult one. Oh, okay, this was interesting. So there's a co-op game, but I think you can control both the characters in turn. So it is it's definitely interesting. Let's have a look at this. Okay. I can't remember what you're doing this, you know? Hold on, this is the soundtrack from Super Mario Land, right? Let me turn it up a bit so you guys can hear it. But this is the Super Mario Land TV soundtrack, sorry. Okay, that's enough. Definitely the super. Yo, Neil Severa in the house. How you doing, man? We've got Team Metal Game Solid in the house. Right, what else have we got? Super C. No, not going to do Contra. Salaryman. Pentris. Yeah, we've done Pentris. RIP. Oh, what's this? Ninja Gaiden. RIP Enemies. Okay, that sounds interesting. Let's check this out. Neil Severa, how have you been, man? You're playing this docked? If so, the overscan settings work for you? Are you talking to me? Well, I'm playing it docked because that's how we're getting the visuals out. Are you talking to someone else out there? Not quite sure there, Chris. Or am I missing some of the chat? Zelda remastered. Oh, what's this? What's this? So this is enemies goodbye. I don't know what this ROM hack is going to give us. Maybe no enemies. No, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to be right back. I think my mum with dementia is knocking on my door. Okay, guys, I'm back. I had my daughter on watch to keep an eye on my mum. She returned from our sisters to stay with me today, and this is dementia. She just gave me a furry pair of socks and said, "I got you these." I don't know where she got them from, but I have a furry pair of socks that she brought in, and she was like, "Oh, I'm just going toilet." So that was quite cool. Sometimes she gets up and she's confused and she's like, when am I going to go and see my brothers and sisters? But I've got some good plans for her in the weekend. I'm taking her to her nephew along with some fish and chips. Got some really good fish and chips near us. She's going to go there to her nephew, my cousin, tomorrow. He likes her company, so she'll spend 3-4 hours with him. And then on Sunday, I'm taking her to her sister's. And on Monday, when I'm off, she visits one of her other sisters. She'll come and pick her up. So, but I always get, that's the danger I always get with streams. So usually, like my daughter's up, but she missed it. She has failed me. I told her, just keep an eye on grandmother in case she knocks on my door. But there you go. I've got myself a white pair of furry socks, man. If you guys want to see the furry socks, I can take a picture and put it up on screen. But it really is like it looks like snow socks, man. Yeah, no, man. You know what? Yeah, you have to, man. You got to take care of your family. I was so for a large part of my childhood, my mum and dad were separated. My dad walked out on my mum, and my mum brought us out by herself. So that's why we haven't considered care. I mean, it was easier before because before my brothers were here as well. But my brothers, they have moved out of the country, so it's only me and my sister. My sister takes my mum for 2 days. I keep her for 5. But we are planning on taking my mum out of the country to one of my brothers. Yeah, if she goes and stays with my brother, it just means it'll be an easier time for my wife. I'll tell you what it is with dementia. Not only does dementia make life for the person that has dementia difficult, it also makes it very, very difficult for people around. Just the kind of random stuff out there. Like the same question being asked to you, like 100 times in the space of an hour. So yeah, you definitely need a lot of patience for it. But yeah, it's not something I would kind of wish on anyone. Honestly, as harsh as it sounds, like I wait for the day that my mother passes away. I know it sounds harsh, everything there, but I've seen her deteriorate over the last 5 years, and I don't see her go into like a really, really bad state. I'd rather, one night she passes away in her sleep. It's the harsh reality of it, but that's kind of it. It's just one of those things where the suffering just kind of ends. So however much time we have, I enjoy it. I try and enjoy it, and then yeah, that will come to an end. But all right, let's get back to this now. And but yeah, so guys, if you've got your parents out there, we got no, Mortal Kombat 2. Don't want to play that. Okay, this is interesting. Evil Dead. So this is a ROM hack of a of that game. It's like a Splatterhouse game, but it's Splatterhouse game Pempu or something. Really, really cool looking game. But sorry, as I was saying, if you've got like your parents and they're elderly, be cool with them, man, because you don't know how long you're going to have them for, man. I've got plenty of friends my age, some even younger. Some of them have lost their parents and they do miss them. So enjoy that time, while you can with them. You don't know how long you've got. All the loved ones you do. My dad has dementia, and I understand it's hard on everyone, especially him, because he doesn't even realize. Yeah, that's the thing. They don't realize. So you can't really get angry with the person, right? Because the person doesn't know. Like, they wake up and she wake up to me and she say to me, when are we going back home? And I have to tell her, no, we live here, this is our house, we've lived here for a number of years. And then she's really surprised, and it's just, yeah. So sometimes I just agree with her to make things easier. Like, I remember a while ago, like she must have had a nightmare, and she said to me, a cat came in my room. And I realized there was no cat in a room, the windows were shut. We don't have a cat. I'd like a cat, my wife doesn't allow it. But so in the end, I didn't want to tell her you don't have a cat, because in her head it was real. So I went downstairs and I said, and I pretended I was fighting a cat, like, meow, meow. And I was like, yeah, I'm fighting the cat. And I opened the door and I was like, get out, you bad cat, get out. And then the cat allegedly left, and I went back upstairs and I said I got rid of the cat, and I looked at my mum's face, and there was like peace in her face, to the point where she could sleep, because to her it was real. That dream that she had with a cat, she thought the cat was in there attacking her. It wasn't real. But obviously, rather than telling her you're not seeing a cat, you're trying to convince someone that thinks they've seen a cat and is out there to harm them, that they haven't seen it. So the easiest thing to do is say, pretend you saw the cat, and then you got rid of the cat, which then affirms to them that they are now safe, because you've now eradicated the issue that they had. She might knock again actually in a minute, because she's gone to the bathroom, which is downstairs. And on the way, hopefully she'll go straight to her room, and my daughter will put her in there. Let's give this a quick go though. So here we have, what was it? A Fistful of Boomstick, man. I watched the Army of Darkness the other day. That's a really good movie. And here's the funny thing. I didn't like Army of Darkness the first time I watched it. I was like, this is terrible. It's nothing like the Evil Dead movies. And then a friend said to me, watch it again, but watch it for the movie it is. It's like a corny comedy stroke horror thing. Don't watch it like a hardcore horror, like potentially the Evil Deads, which I thought was scary when I was a kid. And then we have the Necronomicon from the Evil Dead movies. So yeah, I got told, watch it like that, exactly, Takumi, like a funny movie. And I watched it and I absolutely love it. Give me some sugar, honey. Love that, absolutely brilliant. So this is a really cool ROM hack. They've changed. I think the enemies are changed, or are they the same? Maybe the car. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Very, very cool game. Tight controls as well. For a NES game, like, it feels tight. The controls feel tight. Remember, one thing with a lot of NES games was patience. You needed patience. And if you try and rush through stuff, you would die. You'd have to systematically wait for stuff. Let's have a look at the first boss. From what I remember, there was some dancing involved. Here we go, something here. It's Michael Jackson from the Thriller, look at it. I can't remember how you beat him now. But they're all dancing. Yeah, I can't remember what happens. Okay. I can't remember how you beat him. Okay, that's an interesting game though, man. I did beat this. Ghost and Goblins Patience. Oh yeah, you need Ghost and Goblins. Ghost and Goblins is a patient one. Thought it was going to be a dance-off. Yeah, I can't remember, man. I don't mind having a dance-off. Anyone ever see that episode of South Park where Randy Marsh gets... Oh, this is interesting. Randy Marsh gets... he gets served when his kids dance and they serve him and he's all ill with like a little breathing thing in his nose and on a drip, and he's like, oh, I got served. That was freaking amazing. I need to get back into South Park. I hear it's still really, really funny. Really did like it. So I'm playing this. Big shout out to Batty and all the team that actually brought this game over to the SNES, from the NES. I did a video on a work in progress, but it's come a long way since then. Let's not buy anything or do anything. Let's just go into the combat straight away. Good soundtrack. Always a good soundtrack with Castlevania. What time we got? Oh, I better message my wife in a second. Right, let's have a look at this and let's try and run something. Anyone got a good idea for a game with a good attract mode? That jump is so cheap. Interesting. I definitely would have liked this back in the day. I never played it back in the day though. Let's try and let's go out of here. Let's go. Let's try and find the game. What's the deal with the NES to SNES ports? Benefits, upgrades. Well, it gets rid of a lot of the flickering. You can have MSU on soundtrack. Hopefully this has got an attract mode in there. Guys, I'm just going to text my wife. Hopefully this arcade game gives us... let me message her. I'm just going to say... Wanna sleep? Shall I go till... Let's see what she says. Right, so I've asked her for another half-hour extension. Let's see if Mrs. Pixel does that. I've left my screen open and everything, so if she messages, hopefully she's really bad with her phone. Okay, Blade and Striker. All right, we're gonna go Blade. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we know this screen from the arcade game, right? We all know this screen. Wow. Oh, you can carry on. Let me just tell it. Awesome. Right, guys, we've got another 30 minutes. Absolutely wicked. Oh, they're watching a movie. Quality. Wicked. All right, let's do that. I will finish at 11:30 as well. I still need to go brush my teeth and that. Well, I think I played Big Trouble in Little China. It feels like a hack of this game. So someone was asking, what are the advantages of NES to SES? See this game here, you're likely seeing a lot of flickering. That flickering goes. Obviously the additional soundtrack. And then a lot of the time, like with like the infidelity ones, he adds videos in there. So he's got like in Punch Out, he's got like a Mike Tyson promotional video. DuckTales will have the intro to the actual DuckTales cartoon. As well as that, I really like it for the sound. Like I like the additional sound in there, and you can pick out different sounds. You've got different visual filters from different machines, so it adds a lot more to it. It's just what's a good way to explain it? It's like if on NES you're having the ice cream, on the SNES you're having the ice cream with like all the different sauces, nuts, like different flavors on there, and you can go between flavors. I don't know if that's a good analogy. Oh, Double Dragon. Let's do Double Dragon. Actually, that's a good shout. When I started my YouTube channel, there was someone that was someone started doing some really good videos, and they kind of explained how to beat the original Double Dragon on the NES. I can't remember what their channel was called, but they were really good, and then they just disappeared. That's one thing about YouTube. A lot of people really do get into it, and then after a certain amount of time they get burnout, man. They can't, like, it is difficult, like with anything, but I'll always advise anyone that if you want to do something, then stick to it. Stick to it. No matter how bad it's going, if you really want to do it and that's your passion thing, just stick to it, man. Without perseverance, you won't get anywhere. You need to have that perseverance. It just needs to be there. Oh, I can't seem to start. Okay, select. Yo, 8-bit panties. Oh no, there's no panties in there, man. She's probably got a Sunday skirt on. That's the whole reason I played this game, man. Oh man, I was trying to do the elbow, but there's no third button, so. The Double Dragon, the arcade game, was a really good beat 'em up when it came out, and what changed it for me, what was the next for me, the evolution in brawlers, was seeing Final Fight. Once I saw Final Fight, I was like, nah man, like, and I'll be honest with you, like, I liked Double Dragon a lot when it came out, but the arcade version, I'm not the biggest fan of it now. I mean, it has, if you haven't completed it, complete it 2-player. Complete it 2-player with a friend, you will get the best ending you can ever imagine. It's definitely not a happy ending, or maybe it's a happy ending to some extent, maybe for someone there. This is a tough game on the NES, man. That's cool, when you play this stuff in the arcade and you come home and you had like a completely different version of the game, like it is completely, I mean, it's the same game. You walk along, you beat stuff, the stages are kind of similar-ish, but yeah, it's a very diet version of the game, right? It's like if Coca-Cola is the premium arcade version of Double Dragon, it's not even Diet Coke. It will be like, Roller Cola, like the cheap cola that you get without any sugar or anything. Also, guys, I just want to ask, let's run something else. I've got a question here. Hopefully you guys aren't seeing lots and lots of adverts. Was 2 a lot better than 1? Hopefully you guys aren't seeing adverts. What I've been doing on my live streams is, even though I'm monetizing them, I've put I've put the ads down to the lowest. So you've got choices, which is like basically lowest adverts, the recommended amount, the medium amount, or a heavy amount where it keeps spamming adverts. A lot of times I used to do streams with just the normal amount on there, which means you'd get interrupted at a certain point with ads. But I've gone for the lowest one now, and I'm really hoping, and I'd love your feedback on this. Are you only seeing adverts when you're starting? When you first come in, I imagine you're only seeing it when you're starting, but hopefully you shouldn't be getting interrupted with adverts. I'm hoping that's the case for me choosing like the lowest option, which is the least amount of ad revenue for me, but I want you guys to have a better experience. Like once you're in here, and if you're getting a lot of ads, I'll demonetize the stream, but what I'll do is I'll monetize the replay. It's not really going to bring me that much, but you know, it means just having a great experience for you guys. Right, so I just wanted to mention as well, guys, if you want to grab the core, it is available over on Metal Game Solid. There's a direct link to it in the description. If you go over to the page, the link is here. If you click that, let me click it here. There you go. Look, so if you click it here, it'll take you here, and yeah, that should be it. The zip there. Just download that zip, and you're good. And a big thank you out to Terminator 2K2 for you know, putting these new things in for into Ag's core that he ported over from the MiSTer FPGA. So absolutely fantastic, man. Absolutely love it. Terminator 2K2 is someone that's really helped with the channel in the background. I remember my last job, especially, I used to be sometimes used to be like, oh, Terminator, this came out, can I get footage so I can do the voiceover? And he would actually send me the footage. So big props to Terminator 2K2, man. Whenever I need to troubleshoot something, he's always around, man. So this Double Dragon 2 feels so much better than Double Dragon 1. Even the hits, everything feels better. It's weird though, because you've got two attack buttons. One is always left, the other is always right. Okay. Well, looks like you're not climbing up the career ladder, you are climbing down the career ladder. Okay, this is a lot better than number one, a lot better. Oh man, I was hoping that bashed him. You just got to get used to smashing the buttons that way. But hey guys, Marvel's Cosmic Invasion, we need to play that, man. I'm hoping to play it on Monday. I hope it releases early. I'm so tired. I kind of like went over to .emu over on X, and I said, guys, I really want to review your game. Where do I get how do I get onto your reviewers list? But they just eared me. I mean, they may not have eared me. They probably get thousands of messages, so it might be difficult to respond to every single one, and I get that. So yeah, it would have been nice to get it, but I'm going to buy it anyway. But it's always nice. One of the perks of having the channel is sometimes you want to buy a game, and all of a sudden you get an email saying, hey, guess what, are you interested in covering this? We'll give you a free code. The last one I really wanted to buy it, but I wasn't going to buy it at launch, and that was R-Type Delta HD Boosted. I saw the email, I thought wicked, because I would have picked it up eventually in my collection, you know, when it kind of hit that £5 mark on sale or something. So probably some time away. So to get an email from them was like wicked. It was like, yep, just do a video, here's the embargo, go for it. Right, let's run another game, guys. Again, happy to take requests. Just please keep them in block capitals, as just that in the thing. Oh, someone said Dragon Crown or Demon Crown. Was it Demon Crown? Oh, here we go, Demon Sword. There you go. Someone mentioned that earlier. I'm glad I remember that. Apologies, I entered like 20 plus minutes in. Oh, will this ever get pushed to updaters? Oh, no. Oh, all good, man. It was mentioned in the beginning. Yeah, for now, no. But you never know. Maybe Ag will Ag 23, because look, it's his core. He's the one that done the hard work of porting it over. What I consider what Terminator 2K2 done is hard work, because he did a lot of the work he's done has taken him a long time to get done, right? And some of it was very tricky, especially like 4 cores in one, all the mappers, everything there. But you know, respect to Ag, if he's not going to add it to his main core, he doesn't want it in the main core, that's the main core that comes via the updaters. But I certainly hope, I would like it if these changes will be implemented into Ag's core, because essentially it's a better core. It's running FDS, it's running NSF. It's got all the mappers on there that the MiSTer has. So there's advantages of this core. I have to say though, with a lot of mappers, a lot of the normal NES games are going to work. There's probably going to be a few ROM hacks and aftermarket games that might not work because of a lack of mappers. But for the whole part, I mean, I'm even alright with a Spiritualized core. Oh wow. Banging soundtrack as well here. Wow. This is nuts. I like the sword sound. This is crazy. There's a lot. I wasn't supposed to fall down there. Okay, do I go into there? No, let's open that door. Oh. I like the way she climbs. Man, I'm really looking forward to getting my my Analogue 3D, man. That's something I'm looking forward to. I'm glad an EverDrive works on it now, though. I need to. I'm not going to set up my EverDrive or even bring the Nintendo 64 out of the box until I get the Analogue 3D, and then I'm just going to dedicate some time, update the controller, update the Analogue 3D, update the EverDrive, just do everything and have it ready. And I've got my 4K capture card, so we can hopefully do a 4K live stream. And hopefully by that time, Adam Gastineau would have sent me the additional, his old router, but it'll work on my one for iMesh. I fell down same place. Feel like it's time for another game. Yo, Niels, if there's a screen setting to remove. No, so Chris from Chris's Retro Gaming, are you still in chat? He explained what that is. It's a certain something that the NES has, so that's actually accurate to hardware, but it's hidden on a CRT. He explained what it was, because I asked about that. I was thinking this is some kind of issue. Turned out it wasn't an issue. Turned out it is actually on NES. It's exactly how it's supposed to be. Hey, you know what? I'm tempted. Guys, what Fisher-Price game do you want to see? Right, come on, name one. Let's try a Fisher-Price game. Fisher-Price Firehouse Rescue. I can remember. Perfect Fit. Which one? Which one are we going to do? Someone name one of the Fisher-Price games. I'm going to mute my mic, and yeah, I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. But I need one of those Fisher-Price games out of those three. Pick. Let's try it. We are going to do DuckTales for sure, but in the meantime, Fisher-Price. Someone, come on, someone pick one of those Fisher-Price games for me. I'm going to give it a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see. No one said anything there. All right, Firehouse Rescue. I can remember, or Perfect Fit. Let's go Perfect. Oh, someone said it. Oh, Festa's Quest in turn. Haha. Okay, so let's do Perfect Fit, because that's what she said. Right, okay, let's do this. DuckTales is a banger, man. Absolute banger. Oh, McDonald's had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Guys, if you're ever wondering, you know, when you grow up, you're going to be cool, you're going to be awesome. But let's face it, guys, you're here on a Friday night watching a guy in his late 40s play the NES, and out of everything there, he plays a bloody kid's Fisher-Price game. And are you wondering to yourself, I was destined for great things? This is the great things. Okay, let's see. Perfect Fit. One player, play alone. Play against the computer. I'm gonna play alone. Okay. Right, let's do this. Level 1. Z, do your best. B to continue. What am I doing? Oh, we're matching. Well, it's definitely not Q. Is that it there? Well, hey. We're doing it, guys. Ah, yeah, I'm a badass. What a match. What a match. Ooh, this is a tough one. Wow, guys, we are smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. You did it. Perfect fit. B to continue. All right, you know what? I'm gonna. All right, let's go and do DuckTales. Quality. What a game. You have to play this game just by doing the pogo stuff, right? That's the way you have to play it. You have to play it doing the pogo stuff. So this is, I'm gonna go easy again. Love the soundtrack for this. So this is a game that has been brought over to the SNES. The SNES version is really good. Just have a look at search in Infidelity. Just put Infidelity NES to SNES, and if you find this X account, his pinned post is a link to all his releases. So oh man, I want to jump. Is that, you know what, I really like the DMG version. That's what I used to play it on. I remember borrowing it from a friend and thinking like, wow, what a game. And the Game Boy version is the same. The Game Boy DMG version is the same as this. Great game. No, you can't jump on him. I thought you couldn't, but hey, never mind. Alright, we've done that live. We are out. What was the other game? Festa's Quest. Festa's Quest. For a second there, I thought it said Fista's Quest. Not my... We don't do those type of games. We're a family-friendly channel. Yeah, DuckTales is such a darn good game, man. Who remembers a cartoon, man? I used to love that cartoon, man. Always wanted to swim in cash like that, right? That would have been amazing, right? Would have been absolutely amazing to do that. I've got those gold coins. Always reminds me of summer holidays. I remember one summer holiday they had. Oh, this is good. I like it already. What? Oh, interesting. Do I have to shoot everything, or can I just avoid it? Now you have to jump. Is that what I have to do? I wonder if I have to eradicate all of these. I mean, I like the movement in here. Like, it's cool, it's got a good flow about it, but I need something to change or something to happen here at least. Oh yeah, we got a moving frog now. Yeah, come on. Come on, froggy. Apparently there's like a toad, isn't there, that you can lick and like it's like doing a trip or something. It gives you like hallucinations and whatnot, man. But I don't think I could ever lick a frog, man. Imagine, like, you know, you're in a nightclub, someone's like, hey, you want to lick at this frog? And you know, you want to get high, you want to do a little party or whatever. Yeah, I can't imagine doing that. I mean, like, and how many times can you lick it before the frog runs out of whatever hypnotic juice that it has? Oh, like that slug slowed me down, man. And oh well, Fester is dead. This game is turd. Really, I kind of like the movement, but then it got a little bit boring. Oh, what's this? Pizzle Chickle. Look at overscan settings. Okay, wicked. Is Pizzle Chickle someone in chat? Let's have a look. Is there overscan settings? Let's have a look. Oh, hide overscan. There you go. Neo Severa. I have normal, vertical, borders. Okay, let's do everything. Let's see what that does. There's a line on the left now, though. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's kind of. I saw a bit there, but it's kind of gone. I can see a little bit at the bottom or whatever. I'll leave that on for now, right? But let me know what you guys think. I'm quite happy to turn it back on. Right, what we got? Oh, 1120. Right, you know what? I will. Okay, let's run another game while we've got that overscan option there. Fire and Ice. I wonder if that's the Amiga game. Man, I can't believe how good that thingy was. Oh, Friday the 13th. People always mention this game. Someone mentioned during the Ronnie's Nice live stream that every time Friday the 13th wallpaper pops up, they have to play this game on the NES. Not familiar with this game at all on the NES, but these were the movies. Right, let's have a look. What's that? Mazamars 312. Oh, it's Mazamars is in the house. Hey, wicked family friend after 12, I bet. How you doing there, buddy? So Maz, looking forward to you coming on for a jam, man. Is that Mazamars? You do stuff for the M64. Why no big reveal today? Takumi, that is completely wrong. The developer that is working with Mod Retro is not Mazamars. It is Robert Pape, also known as FPGA Zoom Spaz. So that's the developer that's working on there. Mazamars couldn't be further from the M64. Oh, okay. That's an interesting game. People really like this game, man. I've heard so many great things about it. Let's check it out. Yeah, so Maz, Terminator 2K2's been doing some upstreams of this core. He's added Famicom Disc System support, Nintendo NES Sound Format support, a lot of the custom mappers, or sorry, a lot of the mappers from the MiSTer, all the mappers from the MiSTer are here. Essentially, it's like 4 cores in one. Hopefully, it gets put into the main version of the core so everyone can enjoy this via the updaters. But for now, there is an updater manual one. You can just copy over your files, grab the files from Metal Game Solid and copy them on there. But Maz, I'm looking forward to. I know you updated the Amiga core recently, so that's really cool. Good to see you back in action. All right, I am gonna exit out of this game, man. No one likes this game, though. People say they really like this game, man. I don't really know this game, man. I've just heard many things about it. G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Okay, let's go with that. I will message my wife. Oh no, that was 23 minutes ago. They were watching a movie then. G.I. Joe. Is this going to be any good? What's that name there? Stith level 857. I can't say nobody, a few do. Oh, definitely a few do. Oh wow, okay. Oh, Snake Eyes. That was a toy. That was a very, very rare toy in the UK. What was the other one? There was the Snow Ninja with the wolf, was it? I wasn't big on this cartoon. Over here it was called Action Force in the UK, and the kids were crazy for it. It wasn't one of my main ones, but I really like Snake Eyes. Yeah, I don't have the nostalgia for it that many people do. Is this just... Oh wow! Oh wow, okay, up and... I'm sure I've played a game, a ROM hack, that uses this as its foundation. That's pretty cool, man. Little stingrays jumping out. How do I... Oh, nice. Interesting. Hey, I want to get the bullet, man. Okay, this is interesting. This is a really good game, guys. Like the NES games are brutally difficult. Very, very tricky patterns. There's a lot of memorization and dexterity there. But wow, look at that. Did you see how he jumped from the foreground? Look at that. That's, wow. That's cutting edge for NES, guys. You didn't see stuff like that up until like 16-bit, man. That's quality. Weapons. Oh, I can just punch. Nah. That is quality. Looks amazing. Absolutely amazing for the NES. Maz, were you a NES player? I know you was a Commodore 64 and the Amiga. I know you like obviously the N64 as well. But did you have a NES? Did you play the NES? Yeah, I definitely played a ROM hack. In fact, the ROM hack that I played, it was I think it was Street Fighter characters. I've got a video on the channel about it. It was Street Fighter characters in this game. I thought I could just jump on top of it and shoot down. Can I just shoot up? Okay. We got rid of half the plane. Nice. Is that the other half coming from me? Okay, the other half got me. Let's have a look. Okay. Another one, not really. Funny story, my first console was an Xbox. Wow. But I was into the emulation side back in the day. Do you know what? I have to say the first time I proper got into emulation was on the original Xbox. My neighbor a few doors down where I lived, he could mod them and he modded it for me and he put like MAME on there and I was gobsmacked at how good it was. I was blown away, absolutely obliterated. It's the first time, like before that, the experience I had with emulation may have been like the Dreamcast and I had like a Sega Mega Drive disc with it. But no, man, it was, yeah, it was on the Xbox, opened my eyes at exactly how good it was. It was like, wow, this is emulation. I remember like just staying at home and doing nothing but hanging out with Mary Jane and just playing and that's the time, playing it on the original Xbox, that magical time when I would press the back button and it would give me a credit. It was magical because before that I had to put money in to hear that sound. So that's what really got me into emulation back then. Absolutely superb. Really, my original Xbox, I turned it on, it didn't turn on. So I don't know, something's gone in it, either a hard drive or a capacitor or something has gone off in there, which I do hope I can get resolved at some point. I do like my original Xbox. Ooh. I'm not sure if I've ever tried this before. I really like the Game Boy DMG version. Difficult game, but wonderful game. Wow, he walks fast. I don't know how much of a difference that overscan thing's making. I want to go back into it. I want some of the side-scrolling parts. This game looks quality, man. This is a game that looks really cool on the actual Analogue Pocket screen. Okay, so where is this Warriors training center? Are you going to train me? That can't be it, surely. Stop trying to get me to give up, man. I'm firebrand. Looks like a tavern or something. I need more vials, okay. I wouldn't mind the power of the Vial Storm, the Veil Storm, whatever that is. That's where I come out of, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I've been watching. Anyone watching Stranger Things? No spoilers. I haven't started it yet. Season 5. I'm trying to get through. Yeah. Oh, that looks like it might be it. Yeah, that's got to be it. That just has a like a training vibe about it. Nope, completely wrong. Just when I thought that was a training thing. Oh, maybe down here. No, all right, I want to go to another game because I feel like I'm going to bore you guys. Yo, Alien Chips, how you doing, man? Peace up to you too, buddy. Right, let's go here. I used to like Gauntlet, but it's too crazy now. Someone said Ghosts and Goblins earlier. That is a difficult game, but we shall try it. My Xbox mainboard is next to me. Had to remove the clock cap due to leaking. Yeah, my one's been in my shed for years, so it probably just sits there. Let me just send the wife another text, guys, and I'm just going to say still watching and see what she says. Let's leave my WhatsApp open. Oh wow, okay, glad it's got an attract mode there. That's really cool. And I don't understand, why not make the attract mode? Why not make him, when you see the character die so quick in attract mode, you think to yourself, what freaking hope have I got? And there I am, and the story. Oh, that was really cool. So from Gargoyle's Quest to Ghosts and Goblins, is it? We're all from the same universe. You know, I used to play a version of this on the Commodore 64. Oof. This game is tough. You know, I really like. Oops. He kind of gets locked into that crouch position. Oh, what do I say? Oh, she's typing. I'll check the message in a sec. You can't fire up in this one. Oh man, I thought that gave me my my armor back. What a tough game. Look, I'm locked. Oh, you get locked down. You know, I'm having a lot of memories of this game, and I think the C64 version was very similar to this. It's where I played. I never really played this on the NES. Oh, okay. Yeah, gonna have to wrap it up soon. She's saying, "Will you be done in like 10 minutes?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we'll call this a day. So let me run a different game. Hopefully something with an attract mode. Love games with attract mode. What the hell is Ghoul School? Let's put this on. If I went to school, I wanted to go to school to a Ghoul School. So guys, if you want this version of the core, if you want the core that was on the MiSTer that got ported to the Analogue Pocket, if you wish for it to run Famicom Disc System games along with NES Sound Format files, so you can play like music from NES games, head over to Metal Game Solid, and here you go. So once you're over here, So let's just go over main page. I don't know if anyone's done any of it. Oh no, I've done the latest article. That's a sticky. I need to close that competition. We haven't closed it yet. I've been busy. But if anyone wants to enter Neon Inferno, there's 2 copies to give away. One via the Metal Game Solid YouTube channel and one via Metal Game Solid itself. Big shout out to Retroware and Frank. Was it Frank or Francis? For sorting me out a couple of copies to give away to you guys. But yeah, the current post here, if not, there's a direct link that takes you here. Once you go on here, it's got the post. And there you go, download the required files. Once you do that, it's going to take you to a G Drive folder. You don't need to be a registered member of the website, but obviously if you do register, it's always appreciated. So let's now go turn this back. Don't know what this game is, so we'll maybe do like another 1 or 2 games, guys. And it's been fun. It's always fun hanging out with you guys, man. I actually really do enjoy streaming, and I'd recommend it to anyone out there. If you're out there, you're feeling like, you know, lonely, you know, some people, oh wow, this is kind of cool. If you're lonely, streaming is really good. You know, even if you start and you haven't got anyone or many people watching, just go on there. It's very interesting. You know, once you get a few people on there, you know, you're talking. It's a very good way of socializing. The Epsilon mentioned to me when he played Super Mario Wonder on stream, is that it reminds him of hanging out with his friends, and they used to play games together and take turns. Obviously, it's difficult to give people on stream a go at the game, but it's just nice having them around and you can talk to one another. The social aspect is there. Streams are a lot easier, you know, when I've got a guest on, because I can actually read a lot of the chat while the guests are talking. This is quite an interesting looking game, I have to say. I don't know if it's a good game or a bad game. It's hard to judge a game sometimes, and a lot of these games, sometimes the games are really bad, but people have nostalgia for them. I mean, you might have spent a large part of your childhood beating that little thing in the head, you know. That might have been your thing, or you may have had a haircut like that. Right, let's see what else is here. Oops, sorry. There you go, I'm bloody tired going into the wrong thing. Let's Akari Warriors is a classic. Wicked. Oh, Takumi, are you up? Thanks for the stream. Have fun, Pixel, and sleep well. Have a nice night. Thank you, Takumi. Always appreciate you stopping by. Always, each and every time. Right, Akari Warriors, this is just such a banger of a game. I really would love to get a core for Gorilla War, which I think's like a sequel to this game, man. Really good. But I'll tell you what's really cool. Hatego's mentioned that he's going to be working on Caliber 50, and that was a really good game in the arcade. I played that a few times. It's really good where it starts with a plane crash and everything there. Absolutely fantastic. This is no easy game, man. The games like this are best played with like a rotary arcade stick. Really good, the authentic way to play these. Used to play Guerrilla War and Outzone like that. Mind you, I played Outzone with and without a rotary controller. I've played it both ways. But this was a big game when it came out, man. The arcade version was fantastic. I used to play this on my uncle's Atari ST, man. Oh, sorry, I'm shooting that. That's a tank I can get into, my bad. Oh, look at that. This was cool about this game, man. You just felt powerful when you're in the tank, you know, until it runs out of fuel and you gotta go, you know. There you go. We'll keep topping up fuel. Fantastic. Oh, that's cool. K means kill. Hey, absolutely superb. Right, okay. What a game, guys. What a game. I wanted to get out there. Right, let's yo, Chris Mullins in the house as well. How you doing there, dude? Question, do you have the Analogizer alien chips? So I do have the Analogizer. But for example, now if I didn't have the MiSTer, I would use it a lot more. Like I set it up, it's fun to try out and, you know, get it on there. But in all honesty, I've got a MiSTer which is always plugged in. So I've got 3 MiSTers in fact now. Likely I'll end up with some more. Yeah, I don't Yeah, I know, I've set it up, I've used it, but in all honesty, it's easier to use the MiSTer. But if you don't have a MiSTer, I'd recommend definitely getting the Analogizer. If you have a MiSTer, then for me, there's not much point in there, but that's for me personally. You know, people have different use cases. I do like the Analogizer. I like the developer behind it as well. I've had a long kind of standing, I guess, like what's the way, like a colleague within the FPGA gaming scene, should we say, or someone that I'll get on with. So cool guy. So yeah, I got one from him. I actually bought it. So he offered me one when he first did it, and I didn't have space for a retail CRT, and I didn't have the PVM that I have now, so I kindly declined the offer. I said, look, thanks man, but I'm all right. And then later on when I got that, I offered, I said to him, look, can I get a PVM? And we agreed. So he gave me a really good price. I paid like half price or even less for it, but I tried it out once. I think I did a video or two. I may do it again if something big comes out for it. I'll have to remember how to set it up and everything. It is really, really cool and it works amazingly well. But in all honesty, if you have a MiSTer, then there's not much point. Why would you set up your Analogue Pocket with that device and do all of that? I mean, my Analogue Pocket is only supposed to be a handheld. I never even bought a dock for it. I only got the dock just so I could capture content, and that's why I got the dock. If I wasn't doing a YouTube channel, I would not buy the dock. Like for me, the Analogue Pocket is a handheld. I'm a big handheld gamer. But guys, I am going to end it here because I don't want to annoy my wife. She said she's going to the bathroom, and which means she's getting ready for bed. Don't really, her say she's going to the bathroom. I presume she's getting ready for bed and everything. I'm not saying, just in case she's watching, that she's going for a massive dump or anything like that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. Really, really cool having you around. I was definitely tired when I did this, but speaking to you guys and going through the stream gave me that energy, man. But yeah, play more Analogue Pocket. It is absolutely amazing, man. Absolutely fantastic. We've got Mazamars in chat. Mazamars is amazing with the cores that he's brought over to this. More work, no doubt, to follow, but he's brought stuff like the PC Engine CD core over. He's brought the Neo Geo core over, which is freaking amazing on this. What else has he done? He's done the Amiga core, working together with Amiga Vision, who've done the front end. He's done the core. Guy's a freaking genius, man. A good friend, and hopefully we'll get you on the channel for one of our famous jams soon, Maz. Whenever that kind of works for both of us. But yeah, Analogue Pocket is freaking good. This NES core, like I always say, originally on MiSTer, ported by Adam Gastineau and improved by Terminator 2K2. So some good stuff happening there. If you do want to get this core for yourself, you can't get it via the updater, but once you run the updater, you can head over to Metal Game Solid, where you can grab this file. And I've shown it a few times, but I'll do it one last time here. You click that, you can grab the file that will get you this core. You just copy it into the location where it tells you to put it in, and that's it. You've got this core for yourself if you want to jam, have a bit of music on your Analogue Pocket, or you want to play the Famicom Disc System. It's completely up to you. If you're not interested in any of this stuff, no problem. Just go with the one that you get via Update Tool. Use the Spiritualized one. I still like that one. Use the AG one. We use whatever core you want. Just play. There's no right or wrong way of playing. It's whatever you enjoy. But guys, I am going to go. I have smashed it with the content today. I've done 3 videos and 1 live stream, man. Maybe I should go and maybe, mingle with a family now. Shelf Warmer, love that name, man. Rock on PC. No worries, man. Really do appreciate it. But guys, that's it, man. I'm out. Be freaking awesome to one another. The weekly news video will show tomorrow, and depending on how I get on with everything else, I might do another stream tomorrow. I do like doing these streams, but that's it, guys. Wrapping it up. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.